Hey there, assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to my another video in my YouTube channel. So in this video, we're gonna know about how to make a JavaScript calculator. So let's start. So how will the JavaScript calculator look like? So the JavaScript calculator will look like this. So what you have to do is enter the first number. Okay, I will enter the first number 9, and then enter the second number also 9. And what you want to do with these two numbers? You want to add them, subtract them, multiply them, divide them, or make the percentage. So I wanna like multiply them. Okay, so you will see the answer in the display. Okay, so 81 is the answer. All will work. Like also 81, 81. I wanna add them to add sign. You have to give the symbol like plus, or you can write add like that. Okay, so you have to write. Okay, so here is the correct answer. So you have to also do this on 96. Like if I give 96 and 96 here, and if I were a student's numbers, it will say couldn't understand that. So I will do this way. So let's start. So first we have to create a folder on desktop. Anywhere we want to create a folder and JavaScript calculator. Okay, so we're gonna go in that folder. Now in here we're gonna create assets folder, assets. So in the folder we're gonna create JS folder, and in this folder we're gonna create script or JS file, JavaScript file. To create a JavaScript file, you have to write .js. .js stands for JavaScript. So oh yeah, now create one. Um, script.js. Yes. Okay, now we have a JavaScript folder. Now in here, with the assets folder, we need index.html. So to do that, index.html. Yes. Now we have an index.html folder. Now we are gonna open it with a code editor. I'm using VS Code. Okay. So first, what we have to do, first we have to design this in our like pop-up box. As you can see, we can see a pop-up box here. We have to design that first. So to design that, what we have to do is go to the index.html, and we have to also open the script.js here. First index.html and script.js. Okay, so in here we are gonna write we are gonna write JavaScript calculator. Okay, so first we have to link our CSS. Okay, to link our we have to link our JavaScript file. To link that, we have to give the folder path assets slash js slash oh script dot js. Okay, here it is, our js file. I think we have a problem here. Why it is not giving solution? So we'll check up that later. Now we'll go to our script file. We'll start our coding. First, we have to create a variable. Some variables. We need to create a variable for the first pop-up box, the second pop-up box, and the numbers, and also the integers. Okay. So first, create a variable like um, num1, and also create another variable named num2. Oh, we can automatically write here. So num1 is equals to um, okay, prompt, and in the prompt we're gonna write anything. So I'm gonna just copy this, enter the first number. So this is the pop-up box for the first thing. Okay, so what we're gonna do, paste it here. And for also prompt, we are gonna write prompt. Prompt means the pop-up box. Okay, the prompt, what does prompt do? The prompt creates a pop-up box. Okay, so also second. Okay, now what will we do is check it. Okay, to check it, you can, if you use VS Code, you can use live server, but I'm using directly. Okay, so you can understand. So as you can see, we have a pop-up box here like this one. Okay, wait, I will show the pop-up box. Okay, I will again show the pop-up box. Here's the pop-up box. The first pop-up box 9 and the second pop-up box. Okay, now we need to create the third pop-up box for operations. Okay, like like what we want to do with the symbols. Operations. What in operations? Operations is equals to prompt, and here we have to write a big thing. So I'm gonna just copy that. So we have to write this. I'm just gonna copy that and paste it here. So what is it saying? Enter what you want to do with the two numbers. I wanna add it, subtract, multiply, divide, or do the percentage, or we have to only type these symbols. Okay. Now we have also made another pop-up box. Let us see. Here is the first pop-up box, second pop-up box, and here is the third pop-up box. Okay. We have done that. Now we have to create another variable. As you can see, num1 is a string, okay, but to add them we need to make it a integer. So what is integer? Integer is a variable for numbers, but if we do we want to make a calculator with number, not words. So strings are for words, but this is a string, we cannot make that. So we have to turn this string into an integer. To do that, what we have to do is we have to use a first we have to write integer one. We have to give one tag called parse int. Okay, so this will turn our variable into number. Okay, now here it is. Now again integer one, this will be 2, and again percent, now percent and num2. Now those two strings are now integers, so now we can turn them into calculator. Okay, so now we will start our main coding. Now we have created variables. Now we'll start if else coding. So like when we put a number in here, it will just like add it or subtract like that. So how we do that? So we will write if we write operations. If the operations is equals to, we have to give three equals. If operations is equals to plus add sign, we will add them. So we have to give this. You don't write this automatically. You have to write this is colon quotes. So you have to write that. Okay. Now what you will do is, and if that happens in the document.write. Okay, what is document dot? Document dot write is a coding for showing the answer in the display. Like I'll show you. As you can see, this thing is showing on the display. You can also do console.log, but it will show in the console. You can see it on the display. So, okay. Now, if I see that, so in here, document.1, I want to write integer 1 plus integer 2. Now, it will just add them. Okay, now on here we have to write this is the ends. So we have to give a space in here. Okay, now what all I do is go here to my website here. So I will now refresh it. Now in here I will give 9. I will give 9 and I will give plus. And as you can see, the answer is showing in the display. 18 is the answer. Okay, you can also do big like big, okay, like big sums. Okay, like this is the answer. So now we have done that. So if you can also do it, you have to not write document.write everyone. You can also, like if you want hidden in your website, you can use console.log. Now the answer will show on other thing like um, 12 is 12 here. Now it is not showing here. The answer will show in the console. Now, how will I get to the console? You have to just right click and inspect and go to the console. And as you can see, 24 is the answer now. Is showing here. But if you use document.write, it will be easy because we are doing it on. We are making a calculator, so we need to use document.write, or who will just go and here. So what you will do is paste it 4 times. Okay, for this for adding. subtracting, multiplication, division, and percentage. Now you have to change all of this. So this will be minus, like this will be minus, and this will also be minus. Okay, now you can try that also. Now we can like subtract that 80, 40, and we are going to minus them. Here is it, 40 is the answer. Here is it, we found that. So in VS Code we have a shortcut here, then press Ctrl plus D, and here we can change both of them. Okay, like this is also changed and this is also changed. Now for division also, here is division, is a division sign. Here is it, here also and here also, and on here we want to give percentage. Okay, and here we have to also give percentage. And the same sign you put in here, you have to put the same sign in here. So as you can see, I have put the same sign in here. Now we are done. So now let's see. Oh, I just forgot something. You have to give else here, else. Okay, so else if, okay, if that happen, that will not happen. So you use else. Okay, els, els. Okay, now we have done that. Now let's see what's our answer. First, let's multiply them. 2, 3, and 9. Multiply them. Here it is 27 the answer. 27, 3. I want to divide them. So 9 is the answer. Okay, now it's working. You can also do 2, 2 and percentage is the answer 0. So it is working. Now what will I do is so I will show you something. So when I refresh it, I give random number and random number, and in the operations section, if I give like something like that, it is showing nothing. So we have to fix this problem. If anyone gives anything like anything you want to test it, so you have to give else. Okay, else will fix it. So you have to give document dot write, and here you have to write, put an understand that. Okay, here you need to reduce, put an understand. Okay, now it will just fix that. Okay, now, let's start like 45, 48, 45, and when I click random words, it will say couldn't understand that, but it will not show for everything. Like a 45, here it is not showing the answer. Okay, now we have done that. So it is like now, so we have done a calculator, but this is so like ugly, so we want to make it beautiful with fonts and many things. So how will we do that? So we need to use fonts. So you have to go to fonts.google.com. Okay, now here choose a font. I will use Poppins. Okay, here choose Poppins, and you can choose many fonts. Okay, like in I will choose a mixture of fonts. Okay, that will look very beautiful. Okay, I'm just randomly selecting some fonts. Okay, now I'm done. So go to this sign and just copy this. Okay, and also copy that. Okay, you have to copy that. Now go to the HTML part. Okay, now after the title you have to paste this. Okay, now it is not pasted. Okay, now we have done. So now what we have to do is copy that also, this font family. Now we have to do some styling. So to do styling, what we have to do is go to here. After the link, we have to give style. Style. Okay, in the style you can style. So in here first we are gonna give the universal operator. Of course, margin 0, padding 0. Okay, now we have done that. So I will just see my recording. Yeah, it's recording. So after padding 0, we will paste that font family Poppins. Okay, now what we will do is give text align center. Okay, and align atom center and justify content center. Okay, now let's see how does it look like. So as you can see, this is not showing. So you have to refresh a lot of time. So what will you do? It is not showing. Oh, I just forgot to do something. You have to also give a background color. So uh, I will give sea green because that's my favorite color. Oh, I will give spring green. Okay, now refresh that. Here it is. We have the color, and this are not. Okay, now we have the color like that. But I love this color. See, as you can see, this now is looking very good. But the font hasn't changed. How do you change the font? I think uh, font size 50 pixel. As you can see, our answer has been more bigger. So here is it. We have made JavaScript calculator in just um, 15 minutes or 16 minutes. So that's really good. Now we are also learning a lot of things here, and we are also enjoying doing this lesson. So as you can see, we only have to do some little coding for this JavaScript calculator. Here is it. Okay, now let's try it. Okay, so first refresh it. Now I will first as I'm adding. Okay, and here is it, just showing the answer. So I really love this calculator. So that's all I meant to this video. So please subscribe my channel and click the bell button and like this video and share this video and give also you can also give me suggestion what videos should I make next week. So bye bye, thanks and bye. Stay home, stay safe.